So this is going to be my build guide for the achievement On Overwatch with the veteran. Now, I was level 26, so I have an extra skill point in here. But we're going to go off the build, and I'll mention which ones I didn't take. So right now, right here, like, the weapons don't really matter. You just got to pick the best ones you did. Like, I leveled this up to Transcendent. See with my shotgun. With the Curios, though, I would recommend going to the Omniscia, changing 2 perks on some, maybe if you don't have enough currency for this, but I changed the perks to plus 4% combat ability regeneration and 30% toughness regeneration speed on these top two, and I also did 4% combat ability regeneration because we're going to need to keep getting our combat ability up and running. So here's my perk tree. First up, we did Close Order Drill, up to 33% toughness, damage reduction to more allies and coherency, 50% aura radius, the Crack Grenade, the Covering Fire, Out for Blood, this is a good one. And since we're going to be sticking with our team a bunch, whether they like it or not, I chose Fire Team, so we get 3% damage. We get 5% toughness reduction, 5% crit chance, leave no one behind, and the main ability is Infiltrate. We can go invisible for 8 seconds, gaining 25% movement speed, leaving stealth, suppresses enemies nearby. Attacking leaves stealth, base cooldown 45 seconds, but we want to grab the modifier Overwatch. It gives us 1% charge, but 33% more cooldown. But with our Curios, we are taking that down a notch, so it's not too bad. We got more suppression dealt with. Duck and dive. And right here, I just put in, so I don't really care about that one right now. And then combat ability cooldown reduced by 6 seconds on specialist enemy kill, which is great. 15% base damage, 10% health boost, 15% toughness. And then Iron Will is a great one for this build. 50% reduced toughness damage above 75% toughness. Most likely, if you follow this, if you get lucky and you get the teammates that are great, you'll most likely be above 75% toughness most of the time. Confirmed kill replenishes 25% toughness on a lead or a specialist kill, and a further 25% toughness over 10 seconds. 10% toughness replenishment, then Competitive Urge, more damage. 10% mending for all weapons. Allies and coherency replenish 15% of what you replenish. That's good. And that's all the talents I had. I'm not level 30 yet, so we can add in some other stuff. Like this one, the regeneration, stamina regen, because we're going to be moving around a lot. And probably grab something over here. But yeah, that's my skill tree for right now. Let's pop into the mission and I'll show you how it went. What you want to look for is a Malice missions. Those ones have 3 bars on top. That is a low intensity mission. These ones makes it a cakewalk for the most part if the game doesn't screw you. Also, if you guys get multiple veterans, 2 is fine, but the other 2 needs to be a Zealot, Psyker, 2 Psychers, maybe an Ogre and a Psyker, but maybe an Ogre and a Zealot. But I would really recommend trying to get teammates with Psychers. Now, if you're playing with friends, that's fine, but here I'm playing with randoms because none of my friends really play this game yet, but randoms in this game are hit or miss. Some are really bad, some are really great. Shoutouts to the teammates in this video here. They're pretty awesome. They dealt with me playing defensive and not really offensive. That's another thing with this. You have to take a step back, try to play as a support with your character, but it's just gotta be, you gotta be careful, and I would highly recommend wearing headphones for this. Just because you can hear the enemies coming behind you. You can hear the cues of them getting ready to hit you. You can hear the pox hounds. You can hear the scab gunners and all that. The pox bursters. Everything. So right here, we just want to keep going. I found this mission to be pretty easy for what our team composition was and all of our skills. See, like, taking toughness damage with these guns is fine. You just cannot take melee damage if you're going for this achievement. Now, if you hear a hound coming and you don't know where it is, you can pop your ability, try to get out of the way. Also, just trying to get out of the way of other things. If the horde's coming, you can just do that. I wouldn't recommend doing anything that kind of screws yourself, and always try to stick with your teammates. Like here, it's fine. Like it's early going. There's not many enemies around, and then pick up ammo, and just try to stay back, and only attack hordes if you have to. Like right here, I don't have to do anything, but somebody else is on that other side right there. But just do some damage to help out your team whatever you can. Make sure you put out the markers with enemies and all that, and make sure you're dodging. Like, you see me dodge away from this guy, even though we could have gotten him. But it's just stuff like this where you just gotta be proactive and really pay attention. Just like, you cannot be messing around with your phone, like looking at it and all that. Or, well, like watching a video when trying for this achievement. You just need to fully focus on this. Now, I've been trying this achievement for a while now. And it's like, oh, maybe I should just stop and wait for level 30 players. But I just kept trying. Like, the mission before this, I got hit once and it only did 2 damage. And it was so annoying. But it gives you good practice to just learn how to deal with hordes without trying to take as much damage or any damage at all. Unfortunately, this was going to be a damageless run, but unfortunately at the end I just got sniped, you'll see. But yeah, there's nothing really messed up about this mission. Now, you can get screwed, like with those bombers, with those grenades. Try to be aware of the noises that the bombs make, and try to stay away from barrels, just because in case your teammates shoot them by accident or intentionally, like some do. And just keep staying back like I am. And if your teammates are running away from you, just try to stick by one. Like, we get a pox hound here. And like other missions, you'll get screwed. Maybe you'll get like a Daemon host or something like that. Plague Ogren, the beast of whatever it is, that the guy that you shoot and does the poison stuff. Now, thankfully, my zealot had their like holy book or cross to give us more toughness damage, which is I really enjoy, and they use it a lot. Now, I would also just point out ammo if you're not going to use it. And don't go off willy-nilly, because you want to stick with your teammates and you don't want to really mess around unless you know you're safe. Like, see, I went back to the Psyker and all that just to be safe. And the Zealot. You most likely played this mission before, so you'll know what to expect, where to go, how it ends up. It's just very dependent on your teammate's skill, your skill. Like I know sometimes when I was trying for this achievement, it was my mistake, their mistake. The game's just screwing us for whatever reason, adding in so many mini bosses like a Plague Ogre, Daemon Host, and one of those beasts of Burgle or Hergle, whatever it is. Like all in the same mission, which is insane. Or if they bring you up with the Armored Ogrins. Just insane amount of screwiness this game can give you. Thankfully, this mission wasn't too bad. And like with the Psychers, I just let them do the work. And see, I got lucky there because our teammates there would help with that flamer. I really enjoy this game. It's really fun. It's one of those things that I just come back after work and just relax, throw some dudes, kill some dudes, all that. And I am trying to go for all the achievements. I'm going to try to do guides for most of the characters. The ones that are not like super easy to do. And right here I'm just trying to see if anybody's coming behind us, because you know, and like that, the what is it? Blanking on the name, but that guy that charges you. Now right here, it's like, uh-oh, we're in trouble now. One of our guys is down. I had to use one of my skills. Thankfully, they were suppressed right here and dodging away. And I was like, we'll try to get him, but I wanted to stealth here, just tried to help the zealot up here take care of these guys. And this is like how it goes. Like the guy got trapped by a trapper, and it kind of all went screwy a bit, but we recovered and we're trucking on. We're trucking on after this mess. More dudes coming. So just, if you're coming towards if the horde is coming towards you and you're taking some swings, make sure to always like dash back after you get like 1 or 2 hits in. Now I like this mission because it's not really much of a we'll wait and see with the horde stuff kind of thing. But like right there, the guy shot the barrel intentionally. We all stayed back. I stayed back because I don't know if this other barrel is going to get activated by a stray shot or somebody else doing that. But we go in. Now I'm just searching around, see if we get anything. Which is really good. That it's all going well so far. And like these missions are like 30 minutes long depending on which ones you do. This one's what, like 25 minutes from picking the mission to end, which is insane, but it's what it is. And when you like do like half a mission, like 15 minutes, I like failed like so many times, like 15 minutes in. It's super annoying. I went stealth there because I heard one of the specialists or elite enemies and I didn't know where he was, so I just did that. Now if you see like our things going up pretty fast for our second charge already. That's why I picked the build I chose. We get 2, and if we use 1, we can just hide and not attack anybody, or we can get saved for like 8 seconds. We can use it to stealth and like do a auto interrogator, maybe pick an enemy up, pick up a downed ally or something like that. Now these sections of where you gotta put a skull interrogator on and wait, this is probably like one of the harder parts of the mission just because of the way the enemies spawn. Now, if you notice, I stay back pretty much like right here for the whole thing, just because we need someone over here in case the thing goes down. And I know like most of this like enemies spawn back here, and the like our other guys have enough power themselves just to kill everything on their side if they're a good psyker. Now I risk it all here and do the data interrogator. Now what's good about our build, we can go stealth and do that. So if we get it in like 8 seconds, we can get in and out with no damage. But I would have rather one of our other teammates did it, but since we're not really doing anything, it kind of fell on us. But it's just so unlucky in a way, because you don't know if enemies are going to be there, come up behind you. That's why I say wear headphones, just because you can tell when somebody's behind you and all that jazz. Now after this, we got pretty much just more walking around, getting to the upper floor, and then we do the end mode with the data interrogators, which isn't too bad compared, since we got our good teammates here. Again, shout out to these 3 that are helping. And just focus on dodging too, or jumping away, just because you need to do it. Like right here, I was like, uh-oh, who's gonna do it? There's too many dudes here. Or like, there's gonna be too many dudes as soon as I grab it. But and then there's dudes shooting, and I didn't want to take damage, unnecessary damage. And see, like right here, I turned away, 2 guys were right there. I was like, is nobody gonna grab it? So I just grabbed it here. Just did it pretty fast. Thankfully, it gave me a good area and nobody was shooting at me, so we did it. Now we can just wait for the elevator and keep on going. And more enemies here. I've used power up the sword, get some kills. And flamer right here. Like that was a lucky dodge right there. And now since the elevator's coming, I ran away, not even trying to try to go kill him. I just want the elevator to come. Let me help our dudes out over here. Now it's just like you want to run away if you... It's like you want to run away if you're not confident in yourself, like I was. And it's like, we're supposed to be over here anyways, we don't need to do anything like heroic. And for some reason, nobody's hitting the button. So I had to do it for some reason. Like I hit the button for some reason. I don't know why they were waiting for me. But that's what it is. We're doing it pretty good. 15 minutes into the mission. No damage so far, which is great. Like barely anything. Like here, I was checking my phone because we had to wait for the elevator. Now this part we do get screwed again, but we proceeded to succeed. I'm doing the video, but like these shotgunners right here. I'm doing another one. I killed one, but I kept getting shot. I was like, I'm just trying to get away. I'm not going to try to shoot them because there's so many, and I don't want to get caught by somebody coming up behind me and hitting me and then like doing damage. Like those poxwalkers can do chaos damage or whatever it is, the poison purple damage. Like can go through your toughness and do like 1 HP. Same with the Poxhound. If one of your teammates gets jumped on, if you're near them and not invisible, you can get splash damage. So Stay away, and look what it is, a Plague Ogre. Which is so annoying. Like, I hear with that pox burster, I just turned invisible and ran. Like, good teammate I am, running away from everybody. But here I'm just staying away from the Plague Ogre just in case like splash damage happens. But I am like doing some stuff. I'm taking some aggro off these little guys over here. Always checking behind me. And I mistakenly throw the health thing down for some reason. I was trying to throw my grenade. But see right here, like, our teammates got this in the bag without even me being here. Like, I do what I can, but I just try to stay away the best I can. Now I'm a little low on ammo, but I'll pick up some more on the way. Thankfully, these teammates were really good to take care of that Plague Ogre without me being in the way, because I'm just trying to get my achievement, man. But that's probably the worst thing that could happen, is a mini boss like that. Like I'm hoping there's no Daemon host up here, because usually there's one right down where we drop down here. I turned invisible right here just because I didn't know if they were gonna grab them or if they were gonna kill down here. What? But it is what it is. You just gotta use it. If you feel like you're in danger, use it. I'm just checking over here just in case there's any like currency over here or there's enemies. Dude. Taking the grenade, nobody else is taking. But we got it. More ammo. I was like, does anybody can take the ammo? I'm gonna take it. Now I wait for the grenade to go off to see where the flame goes, and we can sneak by unscathed, which is great. And I'm glad that the guy took where the bomber after he threw the grenade, because it's pretty good. We got mission's almost over. Let's pick up more ammo. I'm waiting to see if anybody takes it, and there's a bomber or pox burster burning right now. We're in the end game here. We're got the 3 data interrogators to go, the horde, and just keep on trucking with this. Like, no ammo. I'm worried about my ammo situation here. And this guy's like dealing with a pox hound down there. Or dealing with something. Oh yeah, he was dealing with the bomber. And also there's a pox hound coming up. And I was like, uh-oh. It's coming up, but all of our teammates were here. Like, they came back for us, which is great. They knew what to do to help us out. And this part, it's gonna be chaotic. You want to try to stick with at least one teammate. Now, if I remember correctly, all our teammates did pretty much stick together and did some great stuff by picking up ammo just in case. More ammo for me. But yeah, this is another spot where you can easily get screwed just because of the amount of enemies. And if you're stuck doing the data interrogator, just gotta do that. More gunners, which is fine. We took care of them. Now I'm trying to just go to more people over here. Here's another mutant. coming up. And I'm worried about that, but they took care of them. Now, we all head towards this data interrogator, which is good. But I take swings at these dudes. And then go over to cover our guy. Which is great. Because I don't have to do it, and I don't get to get hit in the back. Yeah, it's like the low intensity stuff is like perfect for these because there's like nobody here, which is great. And like I tried doing it on Heresy low intensity, and that was like a no-go. They're too powerful for what we're trying to do here. And then there's a pox burster. I'm hearing it. I'm just trying to get away from it, but they did it. They got him. And I'm like, are we going yet? I didn't rush, but they rushed. So we rush now. Crouch down, try not to get hit. But and then they're doing the interrogator, so I'm just walking around watching them. And here's another stupid thing I do is heal up, but we got fast healing, so it's good. And I'm glad we didn't get hit with anything right there. And our zealot did their thing right there. And right there when that thing blew up, I was like, oh, great. The achievement's void now. But thankfully that zealot did their combat ability and gave us more toughness. Because, man, that would have sucked. Right at the end, not doing anything. And, like, I'm knowing, like, the timer. You just got to redo it one more time. And then upload it. And then right there, I just got sniped. I was like, man, it would have been good if I could do no damage, but it is what it is. The achievements for no melee damage, we took a sniper bullet to the face. I'll take it. No more trying for the stupid achievement. And I can switch my combat ability back to the one where we shout and give toughness. I think that's the best one for the veteran right now. I feel like the veteran's the worst character in this game. Psyker's obviously the best. And then probably Zealot. And I haven't tried Ogren yet. Maybe Zealot's better. But right here, it's pretty much game over. The achievement's pretty much in the bag. We just gotta do that and stick over here. And I knew where the thing was, so we just gotta wait. Open the door. Get into the Condor, or whatever, the Storm Raptor, not Condor, what am I talking about? But here we go. And thankfully, like, none of them really messed around. It says, like, running, doing something. But yeah, that's how I got this achievement on Overwatch. So, hopefully the build helps. Hopefully you see what I do, take the things I say, and look at that rare achievement, 0.34% completed. So yeah, check it out. Shout out to these guys, level 30s, level 29. I'm a level 26, going to 27, but yeah, hopefully this helps. I'll try to, if you have any comments down below, I'll try to help out. If you need some help, I'll try to play with you guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.